Hello everyone, welcome back to Stock Market Meridian. Today is 7th July 2026 and you're watching today's post-market report. Let's begin our video with today's market action. Today our markets closed slightly in red. The selling pressure was mainly seen during the second half of the trading session. However, one positive highlight was the IT sector, which bounced back strongly after two consecutive days of decline and ended the day with nearly 2.5% gains. Despite today's weakness, Indian markets remained relatively resilient compared to several global markets. The biggest shock came from South Korea, where the benchmark Kospi index witnessed an automatic circuit breaker. Trading was completely halted for 20 minutes after the index plunged nearly 8% in a very short period. The major reason behind this sharp fall was Samsung Electronics. Its share price dropped almost 10% after the company announced its preliminary quarterly results. Although the results were reasonably strong, they failed to meet the extremely high expectations created by the global AI and semiconductor boom, triggering heavy profit booking across the technology sector. Another important reason why Indian markets did not witness a deeper correction today was the sharp decline in crude oil prices. According to the latest Bloomberg intelligence report, Saudi Aramco has announced its biggest oil price cut in decades. Company has reduced the August selling price of its flagship Arab Light crude for Asian buyers by nearly $11 per barrel. This is reportedly the biggest price cut offered to Asian customers in at least 26 years. Lower crude oil prices are generally considered positive for India because they help reduce inflation, lower import costs, and improve corporate profitability. Before moving further, a quick reminder. Every morning before market opens, I upload pre-market report, and every evening after market close, I bring you a detailed post-market report. So if you don't want to miss any important market updates, make sure you stay connected with Stock Market Meridian and subscribe to our channel. Now let's discuss today's biggest geopolitical update. During Prime Minister Narendra Modi's official visit to Indonesia, both countries signed several landmark agreements aimed at strengthening their strategic partnership. India and Indonesia have agreed to expand cooperations in technology and startup ecosystems. Both countries will also integrate their digital payment systems, making cross-border payments much smoother for tourists, businesses, and investors. Another major agreement focuses on expanding cooperation in the stainless steel and rare earth metal sectors, helping both nations strengthening critical supply chains. The Electronic Commission of India and Indonesia is also work together by sharing expertise and best practices in conducting democratic electronics. Now let's see which listed companies could benefit from these developments. The biggest focus remains on the defense sector. Reports suggest that India and Indonesia have signed a major agreement for BrahMos missiles. Indonesia is planning to significantly expand its missile inventory, and India is expected to supply additional BrahMos missile batteries. Following the success of Operation Sindoor, Indonesia is also expected to import India's indigenous Astra Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missiles. This put Bharat Dynamic Limited firmly in the focus, since it is one of the key manufacturers involved in these missile systems. Another interesting opportunity comes from the electronic technology segment. India is expected to assist Indonesia in developing electronic voting machines (EVMs) specifically designed for their electoral system. If this collaboration progresses into hardware supply, software integration, technology transfer, or manufacturing support, Bharat Electronics Limited could emerge as one of the biggest beneficiaries. And another important development comes from Steel Authority of India Limited. SAIL has formed a strategic joint venture with Indonesia's PT Krakatau Steel to establish a stainless steel slab manufacturing facility in Indonesia. This marks an important international expansion for SAIL and could strengthen India's presence in the global steel value chain. Apart from BDL and BEL, companies from defense, steel, electronics, and rare earth metal sectors could also benefit from these strategic agreements in the coming years. Guys, if you are finding these updates useful, don't forget to like this video and share this video with at least one friend so that your support helps the channel to grow. Moving on, Indian Oil Corporation has received approval for expanding its Ennore LNG terminal. The expansion will double the regasification capacity from 5 million tons per annum to 10 million tons per annum. Meanwhile, the government is also considering mandatory storage expansion at LNG terminals across the country. Instead of building entirely new strategic gas reserves, this approach is expected to be much more cost effective, which future cost likely to be recovered through higher regasification charges. Next, BPCL planning to invest nearly 12,000 crore rupees during financial year 2027. A significant portion of this investment will be used to expand its retail fuel network across India. The company will also accelerate the rollout of EV charging stations and continue strengthening its digital infrastructure to improve customer experience and operational efficiency. Next, NTPC has officially started planning one of India's biggest nuclear power expansion projects. The company aims to develop nearly 30 gigawatts of nuclear power capacity using pressurized water reactor technology. This marks a significant step towards India's long-term clean energy goals. Now let's discuss one of the today's biggest corporate updates. During its annual general meeting, Tata Power unveiled an ambitious long-term growth roadmap. The company plans to invest around 25,000 crore rupees every year for the next 4 years. It also intends to enter the nuclear energy segment through small modular reactors, and its transmission network is expected to expand from 7,000 circuit kilometers to over 10,000 circuit kilometers. The company has also confirmed that it will actively participate in upcoming power distribution privatization opportunities across India. Its hydroelectric project in Bhutan remain on track for commissioning by financial year 2030. Currently, Tata Power has generation portfolio exceeding 26 gigawatts, which nearly 66% of its pipeline focused on clean energy. Overall, the company aims to reach 30 gigawatts operational capacity, 1 lakh crore annual revenue, and 10,000 crore rupees profit after tax by financial year 2030. Next, Hitachi Energy India is expanding both its manufacturing and technology capabilities in Tamil Nadu state. The company will strengthening its global technology and innovation center in Chennai, while expanding manufacturing facilities in Chengalpattu. This expansion is expected to generate over 1,000 high-skilled jobs over the next 3 to 5 years and further strengthens India's power grid and renewable energy infrastructure. Now let's quickly look at today's important quarterly business updates. Premier Energy secured fresh orders worth 3,011 crore rupees during Q1 financial year 2027. These contracts include supplying 1,846 megawatts of solar cells and solar modules, and the deliveries are scheduled across financial year 2027 and also financial year 2028, while the company is simultaneously expanding its manufacturing capacity to support future demand. Next, Kalyan Jewellers reported an impressive 38% year-on-year consolidated revenue growth. Same-store sales increased 28%, indicating strong demand even from existing stores. Its digital jewelry brand, Candere, recorded an outstanding 112% revenue growth. During the quarter, the company opened 12 new Kalyan showrooms and 5 new Candere stores, taking its total global network to 524 showrooms. International operations contributed nearly 14% of consolidated revenue, while management remains optimistic about the upcoming festival and wedding seasons. Next, CleanMax Enviro Energy Solutions commissioned nearly 530 megawatts of renewable energy project during Q1. Its total operational portfolio has now expanded from 3.6 gigawatt to 4.2 gigawatt, driven by strong demand from corporate customers seeking clean energy solution across multiple states. Next, Indian Hotels Company signed agreement for 20 new hotels during Q1 financial year 2027, while opening 11 new properties. Its total global portfolio has now reached 645 hotels with nearly 66,000 rooms. Additionally, the company has a strong pipeline of 263 upcoming hotels, ensuring healthy long-term growth. Finally, let's look at InfoEdge. Standalone billing grew 14.4% year-on-year, reaching 737 crore rupees. The recruitment solution business, led by Naukri.com, continued to remain the biggest growth driver. 99acres also crossed the 100 crore rupees billing milestone. Jeevan Sathi delivered steady growth, while Shiksha remained the only segment reporting lower billing compared to last year. So these are all the important market updates for today. If you found today's report useful, please like, share, and subscribe to Stock Market Meridian. I will meet you again tomorrow morning with another pre-market report before market opens. Until then, thanks for watching. Signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.